Need to line my lip a little bit more. People actually like this though. This pale nude. I don't. Oh hey friend, welcome to my channel, Cateyeglamour, our little hangout where we can be the most glamorous versions of ourselves. If you are new here, my name is Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, glamour, lifestyle, all that. I mean, what else could you want? Blood? Subscribe. Okay, so y'all already know what time it is. Whenever you see me regular, just know we have a makeup tutorial on the way. I want to do a nice, simple, at least simple to me. Y'all will let me know, but a nice, simple holiday smoky eye. Smoky eyes always can seem intimidating to someone that doesn't really know their way around makeup brushes and eyeshadows and things like that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you an easy smoky eye, in my opinion, using the Juvias Place chocolate palette. Let me just grab it here. If you watch my recent, it was like my Black Friday Ulta haul, I did pick up the Juvias Place chocolates palette, and this is what it looks like. And we're going to do a nice, simple smoky eye with this palette. Into it. Okay, so let's get right into it. I don't have anything on my skin. I just washed my face and I moisturized it, so I'm just gonna and I did my eyebrows off camera because we just need to save time. My makeup tutorials can get a little lengthy because I like to explain every single thing, but you know, I did that to save a little bit of time. So I'm just gonna prep my face a bit and then we're gonna get into the eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with putting a little bit of eye jelly under my eyes. It does help depuff and hydrate under the eyes, and this is actually a product that I'm launching with Sugar Scoop Beauty. We are launching January 1st, so New Year's Day. You'll see another video before that date actually comes, and this is called, let me just zoom in on the label here. So this is called Ice Cream Eye Jelly, okay? And it says hydrate and firm. Now, the base of this product is organic aloe vera juice, okay? That's the base of the product. Those pink pearls that you see in it are vitamin E beads. This also has ginseng extract as well as caffeine extract. Caffeine extract is really good for the skin. Caffeine period is really good for the skin. It does help depuff. So if you wake up, because right now this is an early morning video for me, if you wake up and you have puffy under eyes, this is a great product to put on. This is a very versatile product. You can use this as a thin moisturizer, especially in the summer if you don't like anything too heavy. You can use this as a hydrating jelly, like you can place it really heavily on the face like a mask and let it sit for a while and then rinse it off. However, if you apply it in a thin layer, you don't have to rinse it off. You apply it just like a moisturizer. So it's very versatile, but it is marketed for the under eye because it does have that caffeine extract and the ginseng to help depuff, and it has anti-inflammatory properties. So this is, I really love this product. I hope you guys love it. My mom loves this, and she was saying that there's no way that people couldn't like this. They just have to try it. So I'm really proud of it. It's really cute. If you want to step up your like self-care experience, store this in the refrigerator and then use it. You don't have to store it in the refrigerator, but just to get that cooling feeling, girl, it's the bomb. I really love this, and I hope you guys love it too. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes because I do want my eyes under eye to be hydrated because I'm gonna use, you know, a lot of setting powder. So I just place it here really thin under my eyes. Again, you can also do it heavily like a mask. You know how you use those under eye pads? You can definitely do that, but I'm not doing it. I'm just putting it on my eyes and moving on with my tutorial. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do that and just work that in. It feels so good. Okay, so it's fully absorbed into my skin. So it's very like plump and juicy. Trust me, when you're doing your makeup and your skin is hydrated, the makeup lays properly. It almost melts into your skin. Melts. So just hydrated skin overall is great, but it makes a really great base for your makeup. Trust me, pro tip. All right, so let's move on. I'm gonna start by putting some concealer on my eyes just as a primer to help the eyeshadow stick and kind of pop out a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put a little bit here and just spread that out. I use my fingers a lot when it comes to this part, so tap that in. To tap, tap, tap in. So I'm just gonna use my Laura Mercier Honey setting powder to set that. So, you know, you definitely want to set the concealer versus just going straight into the eyeshadow. But you have to set it first, just to make it more smooth, okay? That's what I'm doing now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my main lid color, which I think is gonna be, I'm gonna do this brown here, this color here, as my main lid color, and that's what we're gonna start with. A lot of times I start with my crease, but for this look, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my lid. Oh, first of all, let me get a mirror so I can't use the camera for this. Just a second. Alright, so I put a little bit on this eye just to start it off, but basically I'm just packing it. Not swiping it, not blending it, just packing the color on. Alright, and I'm going a little bit above my crease there, just a little bit. I'm trying to be as neat as possible without spreading it around too much. But alright, so this is what we should look like right about now. This amount of crazy, okay? Just put some here. But it's gonna get cute, don't worry. Alright, so this is what we look like right now. A nice ashy tone brown. Okay, so I blended out this eye, so we need this eye to match. So I'm gonna show you what I did to do that. So I'm gonna go into this, excuse me, this brown here. It's like a reddish brown. It's a nice, yeah, like a reddish brown. It's like a bronzer color, really. So I'm gonna use that and go into my crease with a blending brush. Now, you should use a little bit of a smaller brush, but I don't have one right now and I'm not getting up to get another one. So I'm gonna make do with this one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go right over this edge here. You see this part that looks really like harsh and unblended? I'm gonna go ahead with the brown right over top of that, really lightly, and start blending it, okay? So we basically want it to fade or be, you know, have like a gradient effect into this reddish brown right now. So that's what I'm doing, just buffing out the edges of it. Try not to disturb this part of it because you want this to stay the same. You just want the edges to be more blended. Okay, so now it looks like a really nice soft blend. If you notice when I was, excuse me, when I was blending it out, I put my hands here at the end of the brush because that way I can apply less pressure. So it can make the blend look as soft as possible because you're basically just kind of like brushing against it versus really like blending it out. So we just go here and you just keep going in teeny tiny circular motions and it helps to kind of like blend and merge the colors together. So it's a nice soft smoky eye so far because we use browns, we didn't use black, so it's not going to be so intense or so, you know, intimidating. So now, all right, so I'm going to use this creamy color here just to highlight my my brows. Okay, and that'll further help blend the edges here. So everything looks blended and blown out and it looks pretty. So now just smoke it out a little bit more. I'm gonna line my eyes with a pencil liner and kind of smudge that out to make this part near the lash line seem a little bit darker. So we're gonna go for that. So I'm gonna grab my Jordana black pencil and just go right here. It doesn't have to be too neat because we're gonna smudge it out. So don't worry about it being a straight line. It's not going to be a wing or anything like that. So I have both eyes lined, and I'm going to use this brush. It's just a small angle brush, and just kind of like brush over it, just to smudge it out, to soften it up a bit. I don't want it to be a harsh line. I just want it to be faded into the eyeshadow. All right, so now it seems a little bit more darker right here at the root. So when we put those lashes on, we're gonna pop out. So that's what I'm about to go do. I'm gonna grab my lashes. I'm gonna pluck those on, or plop those on. Well, before I do that, before I put the lashes on, this is what the eyes look like before lashes. So you can see there's the darker line here, then it fades into the brown, and you see the reddish brown here, and then that creamy highlighting color. So it's a soft blend. We use literally 2 colors to do the smoky eye. So this is a simple, soft, smoky eye, okay? So now I can go ahead and grab my lashes, girl. Y'all know I was gonna do the dramatic lashes. You know I was gonna grab my Promise Ring. You already know. But these are them. I'm gonna do my face makeup. I am gonna speed through that because the tutorial is not about the face, it's about the eyeshadow. So once I'm done with my face, we're gonna smoke out this bottom lash, do the lip, and bring everything together, okay? Okay, y'all, so the face is done. The face looks flawless. You see how nicely the concealer laid and the powder just melted into my skin because it was moisturized. So now we're gonna smoke out the bottom lash line, and we're gonna start off with a black pencil. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my eyes lightly. And I'm gonna bring it into about here and stop. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye. So now we're gonna grab the eyeshadow palette that we started off with, and we're gonna smudge those two colors in the bottom lash line as well and smoke it out. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so I have a small blending brush. I have a small blending brush that I'm gonna use to smoke out the bottom. So we're gonna start off with the lid color that we used, this brown here. So I'm just gonna gently place that in the color and lightly blend it under my eyes. So again, I'm going to grab the end of the brush, that way I don't apply too much pressure. Okay, so I'm just going to go here and then look up and just kind of like graze across where the eyeshadow pencil, I'm sorry, the eyeliner pencil was, and smoke it out so it looks soft and sultry like how this is looking now. So I'm going to do that on the other eye. Tap it. I'm just tapping the tip of the brush here into the color. See, let me do it on this side. Okay, nothing too major at all, not to me, but you guys would let me know. Hopefully you find my tutorials kind of easy to follow along with, because that's my goal. So now we're going to go in with the second color, which is that reddish brown here. And then we're going to just layer that right beneath the darker color. So right in this area. So just going to soften it a little bit. And balance it so it looks, you know, the same as the top lid. So this is it so far. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with one of these colors from the palette. Let me just grab a brush here. I'm gonna highlight it with, I think, this color here. I'm gonna highlight it with that color. Okay, I'm just gonna grab any old brush, girl, because I should have got up and grabbed like a smaller brush, but I know how to finesse the game, okay? I can use whatever, because I got skills, you know? So just go here. Just tap that color right in the inner corner. You see it highlighted and made the eye pop just a little bit more. Okay, the other eye. Wait, just a little bit more. So that is really pretty. This looks really pretty in two colors. We did two colors. It looks a lot more, you know, complicated than it actually is, okay? So now let's get into this lip. I'm gonna do a new lip, of course. I'm gonna do the concealer trick. I'm gonna do liner, concealer, and one of my glosses over it. I'm just not sure which one, so let's get into it. So we're gonna start by lining our lips, and I'm gonna use the NYX Club Hopper. Is this it? Yeah, Club Hopper, one of my favorites. Club Hopper. So I'm gonna line my lips with that. Okay. This is like a brown with purple in it, like a purple undertone to me. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna use concealer to create the perfect nude. I should do an Instagram reel with this little trick. So I'm going to use my NARS Caramel Concealer and just blot it a little, okay? And then use my finger and like just blend it in some more. It's going to be really crazy looking, as you can see. Smooth it out. I need to line my lip a little bit more. People actually like this though, this pale nude. I don't. All right, so it's lined. So now I'm gonna grab one of my glosses. I'm not sure if I want to do the Coco Bean. It's like a chocolate color, or peach cobbler. I think I'm gonna do, I don't know, we'll see. So I have this one, which is a chocolatey sort of color. This is called Coco Bean, and this is going to be launching January 1st, like I mentioned. Coco Bean is a nice chocolate color, but it has a little bit of a peachy undertone, so it's not as dark as it looks in the tube. It's very nice. Or we can go for a peach cobbler, which is like a peachy, I've been using a lot of this, a peachy nude. So I feel like I want to try it with chocolate, because chocolate will it'll calm it down a bit, I think. So let's go ahead. So this is the lip gloss here. Now the tube, when it comes to this tube, the wand is pretty small. I am used to like bigger wands. I have big lips, so, and I like wet gloss. So with a smaller tube, you're gonna have to dip it in a couple times. Or let me show you a nice trick that I do. Of course, I like swirl it in there. And what I do is, when you put on the lip, I just go like that to squeeze the gloss out, so I can get a nice little swipe, you know, maximize my dip. So that's what I do. Let's spread it over. Oh yeah, I like how chocolate lays over this, because it's just a soft brown over it, and it calms it down. That actually looks really good. Let me look at it in the mirror. Fix my hair. That actually looks really pretty. Yeah. Chocolate looks really good. Chocolate tones look really good over that pale nude. You see how it just come through Coco Bean. I keep saying chocolate, but it's actually called Coco Bean. It's just like a chocolate shade, but it's a nudie shade. Again, it has like a peachy tone to it. When I was mixing it, I added some peach in it because I wanted it to have a little bit of that peach undertone, so it's not chocolate, like rich chocolate, but this is just a really nice color. It looks good on any complexion, I promise. But yeah, that's a look, boo. That's a look. Let me swatch it for you guys so you can see what it looks like just without anything underneath it. Just give me a second. I mean, get into my gloss. Get into this lip combo, okay? It's the combo. The gloss is great, but get into this combo. The gloss is, the texture of this is it's not thick, it's not super thin. It's like right in between. It's not sticky, it's very silky. So when you put it on, you always kind of want to do this, because the feeling of it, the way it glides, it's just, I'm really very proud of it, guys. Like, and I can't wait for you to try it. Hopefully you love it. Let me go ahead and show you. Like I said, I'm going to show you how it looks without anything. So I'm just going to swatch it on my hands. Again, it's a small one, so if you like a nice excuse me, wet glossy look, you're going to have to do like 2 coats. Or you can just do what I showed you, that little trick where when you put it against your lips, you just put pressure so you can get all the gloss sort of out of it. Okay, so let me, hopefully it focuses, camera. People want to see. All right, so there it is. I mean, come on. So this is it. So it's a nice, oh my God, I just love this gloss. I am so proud of this. Girl, I could cry almost, but I'm not gonna cry. But it looks so pretty, and the formula is really important to me. The way it feels is important. I don't know if you guys ever experience this, like when you put on lip gloss. There's some lip glosses that I absolutely love the color. I don't necessarily like the feel, but I wear it anyway because I want the color. But you ever put on lip gloss and sometimes you just have that feeling like you want to wipe it off just so your lip can get some air and so it can breathe because the formula is so thick or maybe sticky. With this, you are inclined to want to apply more. That's literally how it feels. It feels like my lip is like just drinking moisture. I sleep in these glosses because I like the way it feels when I wake up. And because I'm testing it out, before this thing launches, I did a lot of like research on it and I was like wearing it myself, of course. So I'm proud of it. I love the shine. I noticed that when I put my glosses on, after about a minute, it looks more shiny to me. And it just glazes over my lip and I love it so much, y'all. I can go on and on and on and on and on about it, but I'm super proud. Again, this is called Coco Bean. And you see the shine? You see how smooth? I mean, I'll exfoliate my lips though. I really do. I have lip scrubs as well, and they have shea butter in it. So, I mean, I do exfoliate my lips, so that helps it look even more glossy because my lip is smooth and it just glazes over it. But how y'all like this look? Let me know in the comments what you think about it. About the look, the tutorial. Hopefully it was easy for you to follow along with. Let me know if this lip gloss make your mouth water, boo. Let me know. Okay, I'm so proud of it. I thank you guys so much for watching this video and listen to me plug my company, you know, every second. Okay, as much as I can, I definitely want to plug it. And look at this lip combo. You can get this gloss, you can get your little concealer and lip liner and put my gloss on top, and boom, you a baddie. Okay, I'm done rambling. Definitely be sure to like the video. If you have any comments or any questions, leave them down below. I'll leave the information in the description. Be sure to follow Sugar Scoop Beauty as well as myself, Cateyeglamour, on Instagram. I'll link everything below. And don't forget to subscribe. I just gave you the best lip combo of 2020. I know it's the end of 2020. I'll say no more. All right, thanks so much, guys. Bye.